Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Andrew, and welcome to Cities Skylines Pleasant Valley. Now, I do want to go in and give a quick disclaimer first before I do anything in this episode regarding like how this is going to go ahead and play out, and also give you guys some information regarding this series. This series is going to be primarily in the simplest of terms, that is, a public transport based series. Now, in order to have a lot of public transport, you need to have a lot of destinations for people to go to. So, we're going to be doing public transport in step-by-step intervals, and then what we'll do after that is basically go around and detail the crap out of everything. Excuse my language, but that's basically what we're gonna do. So, what you guys are basically seeing right now is creating the actual map. Now, there is a little bit of a bug with this map that, for some reason, the map theme that I used apparently does not work in game, but it does work perfectly fine in the map editor. I have no clue how to fix this, and if you guys have a similar suggestion, like try and like change the map theme, which changing the map theme is actually not even easy to do. As far as I know, the map theme that is supposed to be used is always going to be used on that map, because I don't know what the reason is, but City Skylines can't allow you to change the map theme after you have already saved it or something like that. But anyway, basically, this map, I wanted to make it kind of a little bit interesting. Not interesting in the point of perspective that you guys would be able to play it to God knows how long, but you guys would at least be able to see a lot of interesting things from it. Now, one of the most important things, one of the most interesting things that I would have to say was actually the most annoying is trying to get the water flow perfect. And I say this because towards the end of this time lapse, you'll see me going back and forth between the main menu and the actual game, or an actual map editor. And this is mostly for the fact that there's a lot of stuff that goes on in this map that, frankly, it kind of overloads the system. In fact, just to get this map, you need a lot of trees, a lot of props, or not a lot of props, just a few. And you also need I would highly recommend getting 3 mods for this. One is actually required, which is the Unlimited Trees mod, which is kind of required no matter what, because there's close to 300 trees in this map, and I doubt that you guys would want to have anywhere near as more. But the weird bug that I have found is that when you load up the game, the actual map looks as though it's completely barren, and it looks as though you're actually sitting inside of a wasteland instead of sitting inside of a open plains field. Okay, so that kind of stirred me as, oh, is this a bug, or is this just something to do with the map theme, or is this something to do with the map in general? I have no freaking clue, so I'm gonna try to get in contact with Colossal Order or even Paradox to try and see if I can get that worked out, and see if what they will have as far as like an answer for that. But another thing that I am concerned about with this map is how many people are actually interested in it. Now, what you're seeing me do right now is actually place down the highways that are going to be on this map, and these are completely custom. I did them all in game, as you guys can plainly tell. So yeah, that's one of the main things about this map, custom intersections. Like, I am doing a I believe it's called a trumpet intersection. Yeah, trumpet interchange or something like that. So yeah, there's what I'm doing. I have used the Move It tool and also a whole bunch of other mods just to make this map possible. And there's not a lot that I can actually explain about this map, which it's kind of weird because I usually talk about maps quite a lot whenever I'm talking to myself, that is. But anyway, one thing I definitely want to hear from you guys is, does the map look okay to you? If you guys go ahead and look in the description below, the map will be fully published with you guys having to download, of course, the various requirements for the map. And if you guys feel as though there is something off with this map that makes it kind of a little bit weird or something like that, please do go and hit me up and let me know. Either leave me a comment down below or leave me a comment in the Steam page. But anyway, I'm not too sure how else this is going to go out, but I definitely want this series to continue, even though that this is just the start of the series, for crying out loud. So why the heck am I saying I want this series to continue when it's just the start of the series? Which, the only reason I'm saying that is because of that map theme bug. I'm not sure how that map theme bug actually exists, but I'm going to try and sort it out the best I can. Now, what you're seeing me build right here is actually the approach to the arc bridge that we are actually going to have on this map. And one of the many things that I wanted to make sure is that it is leveled and it is not like off balance and you don't get like tremendously steep slopes. So that's one of the things that I wanted to focus on. And another thing that I wanted to focus on is the aesthetics of this map. When we get around to the portion where we have to go ahead and decorate it with a whole bunch of trees, it will honestly surprise you in some ways, but maybe not in others. And the main reason I say this is because there are tons of trees that are required for this map. Yeah, but the only downside is that map theme bug. So if you guys want to download the map, go right on ahead. I will not hesitate on discouraging you from doing so. But as far as the map theme bug is concerned, I am going to try my hardest of getting in contact with Colossal Order or even Paradox and seeing if we can get that worked out and see if there's any sort of fix that can be provided for that map theme. Which, speaking of the map theme, I should go ahead and quickly say what it is and what LUT I'm using at the same time. The map theme that I am using for this is the realistic temperate map theme. Okay? I decided to go with this map theme mostly for the fact that I kind of like the realistic themes, and I also really like the realistic LUT, which is also required for this map. And I kind of like it because of the aesthetic feel that you get when playing with that map theme. I know I'm kind of sounding like a complete nerd right now, but this is something that I really do think that a lot of people, including myself, actually share. So I'll go ahead and continue on from that at another point, but what you're seeing me do right now is actually place down all the trees, and not even getting done with the first side of this map, which is basically the northern half of the side, or northern half of the map. Basically, we're already hitting the 250 cap that's of base game. Now, I decided at this point, I was like, maybe I need to get rid of a couple tree spots, because I knew I wanted to add just more than just one type of tree to this map. In fact, I wanted to add way more because I ended up placing a lot of props on this map. Now, there are a few areas that I will be decorating between now and then, as far as like creating like a castle grounds with like realistic or even exotic gardens. And also right down the river there is another location where it is basically just me placing down barracks for like a military outpost that's used to be there or something. But aside from that note, I think that I will leave leave my voiceover off there, and I'll go ahead and let you guys go on with the music. But anyway, if you guys like this one, please do consider getting a like rating, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
crashing into me, drown